Hi, I'm Pati and welcome back to A Small Geeky Chica Figures. Today we're continuing with another Nendoroid Collection video with entry number 49, Nendoroid number 903, Nadeshiko Kagamihara from the show Laid Back Camp, also known as Yuru-Camp. So yeah, this is one of those other series that I really love, so I ended up getting, I think, most, if not all, the Nendoroids of. I really enjoy watching Laid Back Camp. It's one of those, what I would call like cute animes with cute girls doing cute things that I really enjoy, and they're usually a slice of life and really fun to watch and calming. So of course I had to get Nadeshiko. And as you can see, she comes with a couple of different faceplates and she's ready to go do her solo camping. She's got her cup of noodles with curry, and then her little plate where her little pot with her little portable stove top so she can make food. She has her little hood, which you can take off and change her hair so that you have her hair loose. And she has her little pink pills and her pigtails and her pom-poms, and it's just overall really adorable. I have definitely taken pictures with her and Rin, which I also have, which you will see later on in the future. And I believe I have at least one or two other Nadeshikos. I don't remember. I'll let you know later once we get to them. But for now, let's open her up and take a closer look. So before we continue on, you can kind of see that in this little backdrop, instead of having a picture, you can cut out the yellow part and use it as a picnic blanket. Sorry, let me get it out. Actually, and I can show you. You can see right here, it says cut here for the picnic sheet. And so you can just cut this part out. It has perforated edges and use that as a little picnic blanket for Nadeshiko. I have not. I've left it in here, as you can tell. And I don't know if I'll be cutting it out anytime soon. I'll probably just make my own little picnic blanket. Oops, sorry about that. For her. So I wanted to show you that really quick, because I had totally forgotten about that. And then, let's take a look. And let's go. Hopefully I have everything in here. I know I've definitely taken her out for pictures in the past, but it looks like everything is in its place. So, like usual, let's take a closer look at her little booklet. See in all her instructions and her parts. Because as you can see, she has a pretty extensive one for an Nendoroid. So let's start with all the parts she has. As you can see, she has her regular head with her hat and her two extra face plates besides the one she's has on her face, which is a big smile, then a little more closed mouth smile, and then a really satisfied this food smells good kind of face. We also have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 extra hand parts right here, plus the two that she's wearing on her hands. One has a spoon, one has a chopstick, one has a peace sign, and the other one I think is for holding her phone. As well, we can see she has a ladle for her soup, her cell phone, the portable stove top, and then her pot with, looks like she's making curry and gyozas or some kind of soup. And she also has her cup of noodle right there. As you can see, she also has a little sitting pose where you can swap out her legs and have her sit down on the floor while she is preparing her food. And then on this other side right here that you can see, she has an extra arm parts to have bent arms, and then extra hands. It looks like have a little nudge for you to be able to put her plate of soup and gyozas and her cup of noodles in her hands. As well as you see right here, we have her extra hair that comes without the hat. So there's completely separate parts. And you can see it right here. And it looks like she also has an extra leg joint. And then her standard extra parts for holding her up, and then she has a little part where she's talking, like sending a text message to Rin, probably. Yeah, I think that says Rin-chan something. And it also shows you here how to swap out her hair. Mostly, you can take out her hair and swap it between different head parts. So for these two, right now she has it on her hat one, but she also can put it on her non-hat one. And then here it's showing you how to swap her legs to have her in the sitting position. And then how to add the little chat screen right there. And you'll see once I open her up, which it doesn't show it in the book, but the little scarf is also kind of removable as well. But that is where her hair goes into. So let's get her out of this blister and take a closer look. And then we're just going to leave this right here on the blister, but that you can see this is a little sheet like we've seen in other things that you put it with the stem, and it will have her as if she's sending a message. And you can see here we have the little stickers that say curry for her cup of noodles, which I guess I've never actually put it on. Yep. So you would take these stickers and then wrap it around her little cup, and then it'd be a cup of noodles. I'm surprised I haven't done that myself. But yeah. Let's just cover these again for now and take out Nadeshiko. And here she is, super cute with her little pom-pom hat, and then her hair, and her scarf, and she's all ready to go solo camping. And this is definitely based on her design in the very first season of the anime, when this came out way back when. I've definitely taken a bunch of pictures of her by herself and with Rin doing little campings, and she's super cute. I really love her as a Nendoroid. She's adorable. But as we can see, you can have her wearing the hats, or you can have her just with her hair loose, which you can put it on the face right there. And then you see you have the little spots to put in her hair that come off. And so these should, for the most part, pop off. But you know, with Nendoroids, you should always be careful. So I'm going to take off her head for now. And as you can see, it has her scarf right there. And then this has a little nudge for where it goes right into the back right there to help it stay in place. Let's see. You pop those out. Very careful. And then these ones you just put in here. Let's see if I can do it. It's been a while, so it might be a little tough. They do come with shrink resistant plugs, but I guess I've placed them somewhere else or just didn't keep them. No. So they come with these plugs, which you should probably keep them in there when you're not using them, so that the plastic doesn't shrink and it's easier to put these in afterwards. But it wasn't too bad. So then we have our hair right there, and we can put a different face. We'll put this one. Let's see. It's a little tight because it's been a long time since I've done this, so that does happen. But then you have a Nadeshiko like that, and so you can have her wearing her hat and usually her scarf, because her scarf does not work with her hair down, or you can have her with her hair down. So then this just goes into her body like normal, and she looks really cute with her hair like that. So this is kind of like Link when you put him with his hood, the Breath of the Wild Link. You have a separate headpiece for when he is wearing his hood, and then one when he's not. So that's the same with Nadeshiko. You have a separate headpiece from when she has her hair down and she's not wearing her hat and her scarf, and one where she's wearing the hat and the scarf. So that's pretty cool. It gives you a lot of extra parts, and she does come with a lot of different accessories. Maybe not so many arm parts, but definitely a lot of different things you can do with that. And as you can see, she has her bent arm, which has a little nudge right there that can hold the cup of noodles, but I believe it should be able to also hold her little bowl. Yeah, so her bowl, very tiny, easily slips through my fingers. Her bowl also has a little hole in the back, which this should fit into, hopefully. Yeah, and it goes right there, and now she can hold her soup with gyoza and tofu. So that is very adorable. And that can go into her arm right there. So that piece seemed pretty loose. And then you just kind of put it in the right spot. And it goes like that. Pretty simple. And then you can have her with her chopsticks, or you can have her with her spoon. You can also have, so you would probably switch it out with this arm that's bent. But this one right now is currently has the hand that lets you hold the ladle, I believe. Does this go in there? Yeah, let's see. Can this hold it? Yeah, this hand can hold it, even though it popped up and fell to the floor. Just give me 1 second to pick it up. So yeah, actually, 1 second. I think I am incorrect. This hand holds her phone, and this hand, which has a little hole right there, is what holds the ladle. Yes, that's how that hand works. That one's the one that holds the ladle. This is the hand, which, if it won't slip away, yeah, this one perfectly, you can put her phone in there and pretend she's taking pictures or she's texting Rin. And I have definitely used this phone in hand with a bunch of other Nendoroids to make it look like they're sending text messages or calling each other or just taking pictures. So if you have another Nendoroid that has a long sleeve, it's very easy to just put this hand, swap it out, and use it for your photography needs. And yeah, so that's just slice in through, and it holds it pretty tightly. And then let's see, her peace sign, and then we have her little soup, which doesn't really have anything that's holding it. Is you just kind of place it, and hopefully it doesn't move too much. But yeah, her peace sign, and then we'll try on her little sitting position, which is totally flat, so she can sit like that. But does it hold up her whole body and her whole head though? Because the heaviest part with this Nendoroids is definitely the heads, because the feet are too small to hold on to that weight, and the head is like a third of the body, if not more. So they usually can't stand on their own without a stand. But let's see, does she balance enough? No, it looks like she might be able to, depending on how you put her head. You put it too forward, it will unbalance and want to tip back. But I think actually if you just put it straight up, her hair acts as extra points to help her sit on her own like this. So that is quite nice with this one. She doesn't always need us. But yeah, let's decide what pose we're going to put her in, though, for her ending spin. Let's see, where's her box? Where's her box? So this seems like a really cute, typical pose for her. And I think I want to put that head back on, so I'll show you how to do that. And it looks like in her photo, she has the ladle upside down. But you can put it either way. Maybe we will put her with her soup. We'll keep this smiley face, but we'll put her in this hat and outfit, and we'll put the spoon in her hand, and keep the soup in the other one, and have her stand up with her food, just to give her kind of a little interesting moment. So kind of like this, except the soup and the spoon, and we're gonna have her with her hat and her scarf, and we're gonna have this face. So we're really kind of Frankensteining it. So let's do that. So to start off, I did want to take that arm off. Maybe not like that, but let's take out her legs. Grab them right there. Go back in there. We're gonna swap out this hand. So let's take out this phone. Let's take out this hand. Let's put her ladle back in her position. Put this hand right there for now. And we're gonna be using this hand that has the soup, and I don't believe this comes off. This is already set, so just leave it in there. And this, oh yeah, I think I hadn't mentioned this before, but you can take the hoodie off. So let's look at this real quick. Oh yeah, Nadeshiko goes flying away, don't break. Yeah, I can't really tell if she wears it while she has her scarf on, but honestly there's nowhere else to put the hoodie, so it must be on both times and just go like this. I'm guessing. But yeah, this just nudged there. I don't know if you can see that if I went off camera, but that just goes there. So let's put her arm back on. Let's put her legs back on. And this arm does feel very loose. So let's swap her face. Let's cover that for now. Let's put this hand in there, just so we don't forget it. Cover that up. And this hasn't been used in a while, so you can tell that that one is quite tight in there. And see if we can pull these out without breaking them. Cool, yeah, that came out smoothly. That's what we like to hear. Can put this face back in there for now, and put the arm in there. Okay, and this is face number 2. Again, it says, if I don't know if I mentioned it, but on the top it'll say 1, 2, 3. So this is her default face, and this is her second face. And then let's put her hair back into these ones. I don't know. I don't think they say left or right. Oh yeah, that says, I think, an L. And this one has an R. So this one is on the right. And this one is on the left. Not that I think it really matters too much with this particular part. But if you want to put them on, according to the instructions, they do say left and right in the little ball that goes into the scarf or her scrunchies. And then, always the hardest part, but not too bad. And there we have Nadeshiko, really happy, ready with her soup, ready to eat. She's worked hard to make it, and it is ready. And this arm is very loose, so that'll happen sometimes. You'll end up with very loose parts or very tight parts. But there you go. Nadeshiko all ready for her solo camping. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, I hope you consider giving it a like and subscribing. I post Nendoroid content or blind box content every Friday at 11 a.m. We still have at least 2/3 of my Nendoroid collection and more to get through. Plus, every so often I do want to do more blind box unboxings and more Nendoroid crochet tutorials, plus a couple of like maybe set buildings and stuff like that, because I do want to get into Nendoroid photography. I know I say that all the time, and it's been a while since I've taken pictures, but I do have a couple of ideas for sets if I hopefully have enough time to get around to them. So stick around if you want to see that. I also run a stationery shop. I have a YouTube for it and the website. The website is A Small Geeky Chica. So if you like stickers and washi tape, sticky notes, and all those kinds of stationery goods, please check out my website at smallgeekychica.com or check out my YouTube at Small Geeky Chica. But I think that's enough for today. Let's get ready to do another Nendoroid Collection video for next week, and I hope to see you then. Bye bye!